Can you believe this? Just 2 or 3 slices of pizza from the big-name chains we've trusted for years can carry over 500 milligrams of sodium. That's the entire daily limit recommended for someone over 60, according to the American Heart Association in 2021. When you're young, your body can shrug off a little extra salt or fat. But after 60, everything changes. Your kidneys don't filter as well. Your heart tires more easily. Your blood vessels become more fragile. What used to be a harmless indulgence, those cheesy slices on a Friday night, can suddenly send your blood pressure soaring, force your heart to work twice as hard, make your blood sugar swing, and raise your risk of stroke, kidney trouble, or even an emergency room visit. A study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology in 2019 found that when older adults ate just one meal with more than 2,000 milligrams of sodium, their risk of a dangerous spike in blood pressure was nearly twice as high compared to younger, healthier people. And I can't tell you how many of my own patients, men and women in their 60s and 70s, have told me that after a single family pizza night, they ended up in the hospital with a pounding heart or blood pressure that shot through the roof. So the question is, which pizza chains are quietly putting your health at risk, and which choices can help you still enjoy pizza with your children and grandchildren, without paying the price with your health? Stay with me, because in this video I'm going to walk you through 7 pizza chains you need to be cautious about, not to scare you, but to help you protect yourself and the people you love. And at the end, I'll reveal 4 smarter choices, so you can still savor pizza in a way that feels safe, balanced, and joyful. So let's begin with the very first name, a brand many American families think of as the cheap, fill-you-up pizza. But the truth hiding inside that box has left more than a few people with serious regret. When we're young, our bodies are like finely tuned machines. The heart pumps strong, the kidneys flush out extra salt with ease, and the blood vessels stay flexible and resilient. But after 60, that machine isn't the same. The heart slows down, arteries stiffen, and kidney function gradually declines. And that means what we eat, especially foods high in salt, saturated fat, and hidden sugars, leaves a much bigger mark on our health than it once did. Unfortunately, pizza brings all of those together in one tempting package. Sodium. Just a single slice of pepperoni pizza from many popular chains packs 450-700 milligrams of sodium. USDA Food Data Central, 2021. For someone over 60, the American Heart Association, 2021, recommends staying under 500 milligrams a day, especially if you have high blood pressure. That means only 2 or 3 slices can push you right up to the daily limit. Saturated fat. A slice of plain cheese pizza delivers 4-6 grams of saturated fat, USDA, 2020. The Journal of the American Heart Association, 2019, reported that eating more than 13 grams a day raises the risk of artery hardening and stroke for adults over 60. Hidden sugar in the sauce. Some chains sweeten their tomato sauce. For seniors with type 2 diabetes, that added sugar can trigger sudden spikes in blood sugar. A study in Diabetes Care, 2020, found that meals high in fast carbs plus added sugars significantly raised HbA1c in older adults over just a few months. But what's most concerning is the combination. Imagine this: 3 slices of stuffed crust pizza, a few fried chicken wings, and a soda. That meal alone could mean more than 2 500 milligrams of sodium, over 20 grams of saturated fat, and the sugar of 5 or 6 teaspoons. For a senior with high blood pressure or kidney issues, that's like dropping a time bomb into the heart and blood vessels. I remember one of my patients, Richard, age 72. He loved Friday nights with his grandkids, always sharing pizza together. But one evening, after just 3 slices loaded with cheese, he landed in the hospital. His blood pressure had skyrocketed to 190 over 110. The ER physician told me, sometimes just one meal is enough to push an older patient beyond the safe zone. Sadly, Richard's story isn't rare. So let me be clear, pizza itself isn't the villain. The danger comes when we eat without limits, or choose chains that overload every slice with salt, fat, and sugar. After 60, your body can't shrug it off, the way it once did at 30 or 40. And to show you exactly why, up next I'll break down 7 of the most popular pizza chains in America, places you may have ordered from yourself, that carry far more hidden health risks than most people realize. Let's begin with the very first name on the list. My friends, let's take a closer look at 7 of the most popular pizza chains in America. These may be the very places you've ordered from for family gatherings, for the grandkids, or for a quiet evening watching the game. But behind the convenience and low prices lie nutritional risks that many older adults don't realize until it's too late. 7. Little Caesars, cheap for the wallet, costly for the heart. Little Caesars is known for its hot and ready slogan. But in reality, a slice of pepperoni pizza here contains about 560 milligrams of sodium. USDA Food Data Central, 2021. Just 3 slices, and you've already blown past the 500 milligram daily limit recommended by the American Heart Association, 2021, for seniors with high blood pressure. That much salt makes the body hold onto water, straining the heart and kidneys. A study in hypertension, 2019 showed that consuming more than 2,000 milligrams of sodium in one sitting raised systolic blood pressure by an average of 710 points in adults over 60. Health impact. Older adults with hypertension, heart failure, or kidney disease may experience fatigue, swelling in the legs, or a racing heartbeat after just one heavy pizza meal. Smart tip: if you must eat it, choose thin crust with light cheese. Split the pizza with a grandchild instead of eating 3-4 slices yourself, and skip the garlic butter dips entirely. Who should avoid? Seniors with high blood pressure, chronic kidney disease, or uncontrolled heart conditions. If you think cheap pizza is the only danger, just wait. Our next chain was once the king of mall food courts, but now it's a nutritional letdown. 6. Sbarro Mall Pizza with more salt than you think. Sbarro, often mispronounced as Sparrow, used to dominate mall food courts. One slice of cheese pizza here runs 700-900 milligrams of sodium, according to the company's nutrition calculator. 2 slices alone nearly max out a senior's daily sodium allowance. Science behind it: high sodium combined with 5-7 grams of saturated fat per slice makes for a dangerous duo. The Journal of the American Heart Association, 2019, reported that consuming more than 13 grams of saturated fat daily raises LDL cholesterol and accelerates artery hardening. Health impact. I once treated Martha, age 70, who lives with type 2 diabetes. After 2 slices of Sbarro pizza and a soda, her blood sugar shot from 120 to 240 mg/dl within 1 hour. Smart tip: if Sbarro is your only option at the mall, stick with 1 thin crust slice, pair it with a plain salad, and drink water instead of soda. Who should avoid? Seniors with diabetes and heart disease. And if you thought mall pizza was bad, the next brand might bring back childhood memories. But these days, it's sending many patients to the ER with blood pressure crises. #5. Pizza Hut nostalgia dripping in grease. Pizza Hut was once the Friday night family tradition. But today, a slice of stuffed crust pepperoni packs about 350 calories, 700 milligrams of sodium, and 7-8 grams of saturated fat. Nutrition data, 2020. Pan crust pizzas are baked in oil, which drives saturated fat sky high. A study in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology, 2019, confirmed that diets high in saturated fat increase the risk of heart attack by up to 30% in adults over 60. Health impact. One of my patients, James, age 68, ate stuffed crust pizza regularly. Within 2 years, his LDL cholesterol climbed from 115 to 165 mg/dl, forcing him onto high-dose statins. Smart tip: if you must eat Pizza Hut, go for a thin crust veggie pizza, request no extra cheese, and limit yourself to 1 or 2 slices. Who should avoid? Seniors with heart disease, high cholesterol, or a history of heart attack. And it doesn't stop there. The next chain makes its sauce so sweet, many of my diabetic patients have called it a sugar trap. #4. Papa John's better ingredients or better sugar. Papa John's is famous for its sweet tomato sauce and little tubs of garlic butter. 1 slice of pepperoni here averages 300 calories, 780 milligrams of sodium, plus sauce with added sugar. That added sugar drives quick blood sugar spikes, especially dangerous for type 2 diabetics. Diabetes Care, 2020, found that meals combining refined carbs and added sugar significantly worsened HbA1c in older adults over just 3 months. Health impact. Albert, 66, ate 3 slices with garlic butter. Within 2 hours, his blood pressure jumped 15 points, and his blood sugar soared to 210 mg/dl. Smart tip: if you can't avoid Papa John's, skip the garlic butter, load up on veggie toppings, and stick to just 1 slice with a side of greens. Who should avoid? Seniors with type 2 diabetes and hypertension. Now let's look at the world's largest chain. They claim to have fixed the recipe, but the sodium tells another story. #3. Domino's a new recipe but the same old sodium. In 2010, Domino's ran a campaign saying they had changed everything. But the reality? A large specialty pizza slice still delivers around 700 milligrams of sodium and 300 calories. For seniors, 3 slices equal to 100 milligrams of sodium, well over the safe limit. Circulation, 2018, warned that each extra 1,000 milligrams of sodium above the recommended amount raises the risk of stroke by 20% in older adults. Health impact. Linda, age 71, loved ordering Domino's twice a week. After 6 months, her blood pressure was consistently 150/95, and she needed stronger medication. Smart tip: choose thin crust with plenty of vegetables and steer clear of meat lovers or stuffed crust options. Who should avoid? Seniors with a history of stroke or uncontrolled high blood pressure. If the big national chains worry you, what about a trendy build-your-own chain? It sounds healthier, but it can quickly become a calorie bomb. #2. Blaze Pizza. Build your own, build your risk. Blaze Pizza lets you pile on your own toppings. Many customers go for double meat and double cheese, creating pies with 2,000 calories and over 300 milligrams of sodium. That level of sodium can overwhelm aging kidneys. Kidney International 2021 found that consuming more than 200 milligrams of sodium in one meal impaired kidney filtration immediately in older adults. Health impact. I counseled a 70-year-old man who ate Blaze twice in 1 week. He gained 5 pounds of water weight in just 7 days. Smart tip. If you do eat here, build a thin crust pizza with veggies, 1 lean protein, and share it with a friend. Who should avoid? Seniors with kidney disease, high blood pressure, or heart failure. And now the chain that tops my list of concerns. The buffet-style restaurant that can turn into a breeding ground for bacteria. #1. Pizza Ranch. Endless buffet, endless risk. Pizza Ranch is famous for its buffet of pizza and fried chicken, but that means it's easy to load your plate with 2-3 slices plus sides, totaling over 500 calories and nearly 5,000 milligrams of sodium. Buffets carry food safety risks. In 2019, Iowa health inspectors cited several Pizza Ranch locations for failing to keep food at safe temperatures, conditions that let bacteria thrive. Health impact. One customer reported stomach cramps and diarrhea after a buffet meal. For seniors with weakened immunity, the risk of foodborne illness is twice as high. CDC 2020. Smart tip. Avoid all you can eat. If you must go, take 1 slice, add cooked vegetables, skip the fried chicken, and never touch pizza that's been sitting out too long. Who should avoid? Seniors with weakened immunity, kidney disease, diabetes, or heart problems. So there you have it. 7 pizza chains seniors should approach with caution. Not to make you fear pizza, but to remind you. Sometimes just one wrong meal can place a heavy burden on your heart, arteries, and kidneys. But don't worry, I won't leave you with fear alone. Up next, I'll share 4 smarter pizza choices so you can still enjoy this comfort food with your family, without paying for it with your health. My friends, after walking through the 7 pizza traps that so many people over 60 don't even realize, I don't want to leave you sitting with fear alone. Pizza can still be part of family joy if you choose the right chains, keep portions modest, and learn how to adjust your toppings. So let's explore 4 pizza chains that are, as I like to say, less regretful. Not because they are perfect, but because they offer smarter, safer options for your heart, your blood pressure, and your blood sugar. #4. Casey's, the gas station pizza that surprises. Nutrition. A slice of cheese pizza at Casey's runs about 520 milligrams of sodium and 280 calories. Casey's Nutrition Facts, 2022. Not exactly low, but still easier to manage compared to a Pizza Hut stuffed crust or a Domino's meat lover's pie. Casey's makes its dough fresh in store, not from frozen batches sitting in warehouses. That means less oil, fresher flavor. The Food Quality Journal, 2021 found that pizzas made from fresh dough had a glycemic index about 10% lower than those from frozen industrial dough. Health impact. For seniors, that means blood sugar rises a bit more slowly, reducing the risk of sudden spikes after a meal. Smart tip: if you ever stop at a Midwest gas station, try their breakfast pizza with eggs and vegetables instead of pepperoni. Choose thin crust, go light on the cheese, and share 1 or 2 slices instead of eating half the pie. Who should be cautious? Seniors with uncontrolled high blood pressure or kidney disease still need to limit portions because sodium is not low. Casey's is a pleasant surprise, but our next chain has an even more interesting claim to fame: its edge-to-edge topping philosophy. That's Donato's. #3. Donato's edge-to-edge toppings: less space, less regret. Nutrition: one slice of Donato's pepperoni pizza has about 290 calories, 540 milligrams of sodium, and 5 grams of saturated fat. Donato's Nutrition, 2021. The big difference: Donato's doesn't leave a thick, empty crust. Toppings cover the pie from edge to edge. This creates a sense of fullness sooner. The Appetite Journal, 2019, showed that this kind of visual fullness can reduce total calorie intake by about 12% compared to pizzas with wide, empty crusts. Health impact: for seniors, feeling satisfied with fewer slices can mean better weight control, steadier blood pressure, and more stable blood sugar. Smart tip: choose thin crust veggie pizza. Eat 1 or 2 slices and skip pepperoni if your cholesterol runs high. Who should be cautious? Seniors managing very high LDL cholesterol, above 160, should avoid heavy meat toppings. From a chain that stuck to its recipe since 1963, let's move to a more modern option where you get to pick your own toppings. But remember, freedom can be a double-edged sword. #2. MOD Pizza: smart choices, safe for health. Nutrition: a classic MOD thin crust pizza averages 220 calories and 480 milligrams of sodium per slice. But if you pile on double meat and double cheese, the whole pie can shoot past 2,000 milligrams of sodium. MOD Nutrition Calculator, 2022. Mod Build Your Own format gives you control. A study in Public Health Nutrition, 2020, analyzed 200 MOD customers and found those who chose more vegetables and thin crust reduced calorie intake by 18% and sodium by 25% compared to those who loaded up on meat and cheese. Health impact: for older adults, MOD can actually be one of the healthiest pizza chains if you use your freedom wisely. Smart tip: order thin crust, half cheese, and plenty of vegetables like spinach, mushrooms, and peppers. Share the pizza with a grandchild and drink water instead of soda. Who should be cautious? Seniors who struggle with portion control, because left unchecked, MOD can quickly turn into a calorie bomb. Finally, let's visit a California-born chain known for creativity and a lighter, more balanced approach to pizza. #1. California Pizza Kitchen, CPK, California-style balanced toppings. Nutrition: a slice of BBQ chicken pizza at CPK has about 280 calories, 500 milligrams of sodium, and 4 grams of saturated fat. CPK Nutrition, 2021. CPK is famous for creative pizzas with vegetables, whole grain crusts, and lighter menu options. The Journal of Nutrition and Healthy Aging, 2020, found that meals combining whole grains and vegetables improved insulin sensitivity in adults over 65. Health impact: seniors who choose wisely at CPK, whole grain crust, vegetable toppings, can keep blood sugar steadier and digestion healthier. Smart tip: Try the BBQ chicken or veggie pizza with thin crust and request whole grain if available. Skip extra cheese and heavy bacon toppings. Who should be cautious? Seniors with kidney disease should still watch sodium, even though CPK is generally lighter than other chains. As you can see, not all pizza is the enemy. With smarter choices, pizza can still be part of the joy of aging. As long as you read nutrition labels, go for thin crust, pile on vegetables, and share instead of overindulging. And up next, let me take you into some real-life stories from patients and older adults I've cared for. These stories reveal exactly how pizza has affected their health and the lessons we can all take from them. My friends, medical theory can sometimes feel distant, even abstract. But when I put on my white coat, sit across from a patient, and listen to their stories, I see very clearly how something as ordinary as pizza can have a very real impact on an older adult's health. Story 1. George, 68, blood pressure skyrockets after one pizza night. George came into my clinic with a pounding headache and dizziness. His blood pressure was 186/105. After some gentle questions, I learned he had shared 4 slices of Pizza Hut stuffed crust pizza with his grandson the night before. Each slice of stuffed crust pepperoni carries about 700 milligrams of sodium and 7 grams of saturated fat. Pizza Hut Nutrition, 2021. That means George had taken in over 800 milligrams of sodium in one sitting. According to Hypertension Journal, 2019, just exceeding 2,000 milligrams of sodium in a single day can raise blood pressure by 8-10 points in older adults within 24 hours. George's case was a vivid reminder of how quickly that risk becomes reality. Lesson: for those living with high blood pressure, a single cheesy pizza meal can be as dangerous as a sudden storm. Story 2. Richard, 70, worsening kidney disease after buffet pizza. Richard was living with stage 3 chronic kidney disease. One evening, his family took him to a Pizza Ranch buffet. He had 2 slices of mac and cheese pizza, a few pieces of fried chicken, and some potatoes. The very next day, his lab results showed a spike in creatinine and noticeable swelling in his legs. Kidney International, 2021, reported that consuming more than 200 milligrams of sodium in a single meal can immediately reduce kidney filtration in older adults. Lesson: for someone with kidney disease, a buffet isn't all you can eat. It's more like all you can damage. Story 4. Susan, 66, choosing the smarter way. On the other hand, I also cared for Susan, age 66, who loved pizza but learned to enjoy it wisely. Her choice: MOD pizza, thin crust, loaded with vegetables, light on the cheese. She ate just 1 or 2 slices, paired with a salad and water. After 6 months, her HbA1c dropped from 7.4% to 6.8%, and her blood pressure stayed stable. The Journal of Nutrition and Healthy Aging, 2020, confirms that diets rich in whole grains and vegetables improve insulin sensitivity in adults over 65. Lesson: pizza itself is not the enemy. The real danger lies in how we choose our toppings and our portions. These stories aren't meant to scare you. They are here to show you a truth. Pizza can quickly become a dangerous foe if you choose poorly. But pizza can also remain a friendly pleasure if you choose wisely. Up next, I'll pull together the most important health lessons we've learned and show you exactly how to turn a pizza meal into a joyful experience that still protects your heart, kidneys, and blood sugar well after 60. My friends, after walking through the numbers, the chains to avoid, and even the less regretful choices, perhaps the most important thing isn't that you memorize every brand. What truly matters is that you carry with you the core lesson for health after 60. The science in simple terms. Sodium. Older adults, especially those with heart disease or high blood pressure, should stay under 500 milligrams a day. American Heart Association, 2021. Just 2 or 3 slices of heavily topped pizza can push you past that in one sitting. Saturated fat. Keep it under 13 grams a day. Journal of the American College of Cardiology, 2019. Stuffed crust and pan pizzas can easily tip you over that line. Hidden sugar. Sweetened pizza sauce can create sudden blood sugar spikes, dangerous for those with diabetes. Diabetes Care, 2020. Buffet pizza. A mixed plate with pizza, fried chicken, and sides can add up to 500 calories and nearly 5,000 milligrams of sodium in one meal, twice the safe limit. Practical tips for eating pizza after 60. Choose thin crust instead of stuffed or pan crust. Go half cheese or light cheese to cut saturated fat. Add vegetable toppings, bell peppers, mushrooms, spinach, for fiber and a lower glycemic load. Skip garlic butter dips and extra sauces. Hidden salt and fat live there. Share your pizza, 1 or 2 slices instead of 3 or 4. Pair it with a fresh salad without salty dressings and water instead of soda. Treat pizza as an occasional indulgence, not a weekly habit. Pizza itself is not the enemy. What matters most is how you choose it and how you eat it. After 60, every meal is not just about filling your stomach. It's about nourishing your heart, your brain, your kidneys, and your future. And remember this, even the smallest changes, a little less cheese, a few more vegetables, 1 less slice, can mean a healthier heart, a more restful night's sleep, and more joyful years with your children and grandchildren. Up next, let me leave you with one final heartfelt message, a reminder to carry with you every time you pick up a slice of pizza. My friends, we've taken quite a journey together. From the greasy, salty, sugary chains to avoid to the smarter choices that let you still enjoy pizza without paying too heavy a price with your health. And I understand, pizza is never just food. It's family memories, the laughter of grandchildren, the aroma drifting through the kitchen on a Friday night. But after 60, every meal is no longer just about taste. It's about your heart, your blood pressure, your kidneys, and the precious years still waiting with the people you love. If today you choose 1 slice with less cheese, add a little more vegetables, or stop after 1 or 2 slices instead of 4 tomorrow, you may still have the strength to take your grandchild for a walk, to sit and tell stories of your youth, to smile as you watch your family gathered around the table. Pizza itself doesn't decide your health, but the way you choose pizza can shape the quality of your later years. So the next time you hold a slice in your hand, ask yourself, will this slice nourish my heart or weigh it down? How many more healthy years do I want to live to see my children and grandchildren grow? Because the choices you make today become the gifts you give to your future self. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. Share your own experience in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Senior Health Daily. Tap the notification bell and visit us every day, because each day we'll share one small tool that can make a big difference in protecting your health after 60. I'm your doctor, and I'll continue walking this path with you, helping you live healthier, happier, and more fulfilled in every season of life. Until next time, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.